Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Go on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Hey, good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. I've been saying it like that since I got it, too. All right, got a good one for you today. The other day, I was talking to you about the most effective weapon available to us as human beings, I think, is prayer. I think prayer helps us in so many ways. But right now, what I want to do is I want to show you how prayer pays off. I want to show you what good it can do for you. Even me, I use it every day. And the days I don't use it, I feel it. The days that I go, without talking to him as much, I notice it. I feel it. I feel a certain kind of way. That doubt starts slipping in again. That uneasy feeling of uncertainty slips in again. That wondering what I'm going to do starts slipping in again. It happens to me. It happens to everybody, man, I think. I really, really do. If people would just keep it real with each other, stop being this Christian, this Superman, because you ain't. You ain't. There's a scripture that says there's none perfect. No, not one. That's everybody. That cover all of us, don't it? So sometimes I think we're a little too hard on each other with that too, seeing as how we not perfect. We immediately want to just, oh man, you just want to kill when we find somebody do something wrong, especially if it go public. Everything go public now called social media. But anyway, I just want to talk to you about how prayer pays off. It's called the ROI in money. People got money, call it ROI, so return on investment. People are always looking for a return on investment. Nobody in business really gives you money without understanding the return on investment. They don't even give monies to charities unless they think it can do something with the bottom line. A lot of companies work like that. I found that out myself. Sad, but it is true. So since everything is expected to work on a return on investment, I assume because we're human beings. So since we're all human beings, whether you're in business or not, you're still in the business of living. I think when you pray, you should expect a return on your investment. You talk to him. You spent time opening up to him. You bowed your head to him. You humbled yourself. You got on your knees. But really we talking God here. So really what you doing ain't really about nothing, be honest with you. The little bit that you do on his behalf, it just pales in comparison with what he does. But let's just say you want to call yourself invested. Well, let me show you how it pays off. Because see, for me, this is for me now. Prayer pays off in different ways. That's what I had to learn. See, I was praying, but I was asking him specifically for what I wanted. I had the audacity, though, to turn around and tell him how to do what I wanted. That's amazing, man. I can't tell you how many blessings I blocked coming my way by putting my faith in what I said I wanted and how I wanted him to do it. I want you to give me this. I want that person to go away. I want this person to accept everything you say. Then I want to go over here and I want this deal to happen like this. And I want that person to just step aside and let me through. And then I want that. I had it mapped out. God must have been chuckling really hard. He had to been going, boy, I made you to be funny, but boy, you funny now. So you're going to tell me how to do it. And you've all heard this right here. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Well, that's what I did. And that's how we pray a lot of times. We pray. And we pray in the prayer, we're telling him how to work it out. Well, here's the deal. This is what I've learned. Prayer pays off in different ways. There's a different return of my investment when I pray. See, sometimes when I'm praying for something, a situation to dissolve itself or go away, sometimes I get courage out of the prayer. Prayer provides me courage. That's just to go on and look at it, I guess. Face it. Then sometimes when I'm praying about a situation, sometimes prayer gives me hanging power. Sometimes, man, I look up and I'm just handling it better. Sometimes prayer gives you laugh it off power. Sometimes, man, you just got to laugh it off. Whatever, man. You tripping. Do you know what that is if you could do that? You know, sometimes it gives you a show of strength, power. Sometimes prayer allows you to have the appearance that you got it all together. Nobody got to know the whirlwind, the tornado, the hurricane that's swirling in your life. You standing over there like the eye of the hurricane. And it's all swirling around you, but you standing there like the eye. You just as calm. That's what prayer does. So when you pray, man, it builds up a lot of things in you. You know what it's done for me? Prayer has built up character in me. It's made me have more character. Because I'm able to stand stronger on the things I say because I've been praying. Because I've been asking God for all of those return of investments. I've been asking God for courage. I've been asking God for hanging in that power. I've been asking him to give me the power to walk away. I've asked him to give me ignored power. I've asked him to help me laugh it off. I've asked him to show me strength. But you know what I was doing? I was really praying, not really for them things, be real with you. I was asking him to help me. Lord, help me. You ever done that? You ever asked God for help and then all of a sudden a list of these things show up? See, sometimes how you want the problem to be solved ain't the best way. There's a lesson to be learned when we make mistakes. And sometimes you got to stay in that fire and you got to learn that lesson. But guess what, though? When you come out of it, you're going to be better for it. You're going to know more about it. Come on, y'all, pray. He's solid. His word is true. It lasts forever. He do what he say he going to do now. All day, all night, 24/7. He do it all day, all night, and then some more. His word don't ever change. It's true. It works for me. It worked for you. It worked for Jakes. It worked for Osteen. It worked for Kirk Franklin. It worked for Paula White. It worked for Billy Graham. It worked for Mother Teresa. It worked for Gandhi. It worked for princes, Arabs. It worked, man. It worked for you. What you waiting for? Why don't you put prayer in your game? Watch what happened to you. You sitting in that jail cell and you struggling with it and they telling you blood in, blood out, you can't get in. That's foolishness, man. What you mean? God can get you out of anything. Look, man, if you done read your Bible, he done got some people out some sticky situations. I don't know what you talking about. If Daniel was in the lion's den and Jonah was in the belly of the whale, what you talking about? Where you at? You just sitting in a cell with some dudes around you talking about what they gonna do. Man, you got to be real. God can't nothing do nothing. Can't nobody do nothing to you. God won't give you the strength to handle. Prayer changes things, man.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. And God Almighty, boy, he just keeps showing up, don't he? He's something else. He real special now. I kid you not. Had a wonderful conversation with him this morning. I was just talking about, how much I was grateful for. And I'm on this Instagram that I follow, it's a faith website, faith Instagram site. I think it's called Faithful. I'm not sure what it's called, but I follow. And the stuff pops up. And so I just went on the site this morning and I was just going through it. And, today God wants you to do this. Let's pray this prayer today. I just ran across a lot of good stuff, man. I had a really, really good spiritual morning this morning. Just with God, just telling him how much I appreciate it. Now, I asked for some things too now. I did. But I did more showing appreciation and gratitude. But I always have a list now. I'm going to be real. It's very rare I don't ask for something. I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm just going very rarely that I don't ask for something. Peace and protection was a big one for me. I was thanking him for all the stuff he covers me under, I had people say, have you ever had somebody call you with I don't like people that call me all the time. Man, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine, though.
You don't like people to call you to check on you?
Mm-mm. Shirley, why don't you listen? See, this is why I ain't introduced you yet. So the only person should be talking next is Junior. This is why. See? So I said, so they say, Steve, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I was just checking on you, man. I know. Gotta be rough on you sometimes. Oh, here we go. What, man? Yeah, man, I was on the Instagram. I saw where you are. You ain't doing good. I heard, you flee in the country. What? I said, dog, from what? Oh, bro, I ain't want to bring it up. Well, okay, what you bring it up for? Because sometimes you ever notice you'll just be having a great day and then somebody call you to remind you that you ain't having a great day. Who is these people? So he's blocked. He's blocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ain't no problem. Boy, they showed me how to block them calls. God, dog, my man. Woo! Cut it out my life. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry now. Shirley Strawberry now.
Hey.
Shirley Strawberry. Calling for real, Mississippi Monica Jr. and the legend that is nephew Tommy. Junior, she done cut into your time. Anything on your mind?
Don't even.
Don't worry about it.
Just
I know
because
you ain't talking about somebody paying attention.
I have attention deficit disorder.
Oh, we know.
I already know I ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
What? I'm clear with, man, please.
Oh, we ignorant.
You know how many teachers told me that? I've been hearing that my whole life. I had a college professor one time looked at me and said, "Sir, are you here?" I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Are you here?" I said, "Not at the moment."
Yeah.
I am now that you brought me back into this classroom, but I was in Aruba somewhere, skinny dipping.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Adult daycare. Take a listen. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Sharon, please.
Yes, this is Sharon.
Miss Sharon, my name is Evan. I'm giving you a call from adult daycare.
Okay.
My name is Evan, and I got your number and all your information here on file. It looks like you're going to be joining us starting on Monday, so we're excited to have you. And I wanted to just give you a call and kind of give you the lay of the land of what we have here and how much fun you're going to have being here most of the day with us. So from my understanding, you're going to be here probably the majority of this year.
What are you talking about? Being there? Where? Being where?
Here at the adult daycare.
Adult daycare. Where's that? What are you talking about?
Okay.
Evan? Is that what you said your name is? Evan?
My name is Evan. Yes, ma'am. And
okay.
Your daughter is Diane?
Diane. That's my daughter. You know my daughter?
Yes, well, she's the one that has you signed up. You're going to be at the adult daycare, so I'm assuming she's going to be dropping you off every morning.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Evan. Evan, hang on a second, all right? First of all, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. I don't know how you know who my daughter is. But this is really inappropriate and weird. And like you're trying to get what do you want? You want money from me? Are you like a solicitor?
No, ma'am. No, not at all, Miss Sharon. No, your daughter has signed you up to be here at the adult daycare during the day. So she's going to...
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no way she would do that. Adult daycare? What do I need adult daycare for? For what?
Well, evidently, are you home alone most of the time during the day?
Who cares if I'm home alone? Why are you asking me that? You trying to break into my house?
No.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Okay.
Look, I'm hooked up to that 911 thing. Like, I could just do a panic call right now, and they'll trace this call, and they will come to you and arrest you because you're harassing me.
No. Okay, Miss Sharon, I'm not harassing you. Your daughter, Diane, came in and signed you up. Yes, she signed you up to go to this daycare Monday through Friday while she's at work. So she's going to be dropping you off, and then she'll pick you up in the evenings on her way home from work.
I don't know where you got that from. I don't know who told you that. Yeah, you got my daughter's name, and this is really freaking me out. You know, a little bit over here, Ivan. Because I don't know why. You know my name. You know my daughter's name. This is like...
The only reason I know you all's name, Miss Sharon, is because she came in and gave all the information, and she has paid for you to come to the adult daycare on a daily basis.
Yeah. I hear you. Hey, Evan, you know what? You sound like a nice guy. You know what I mean? Like, you're smooth. You got a nice voice. You're you know, like you know what to say. I don't know who the hell you are, though. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to no daycare center. I'm not going to a daycare center.
Okay,
I'm not going to a date because I'm fine. Just get that through your head. There's nothing wrong with me. I stay home. I got a dog. I walk the dog. I go grocery shopping. My daughter comes over. Everything's fine. I don't need no daycare center.
Okay. Well,
you understand what I'm saying, Evan?
Is there a reason why she would sign you up, ma'am? She must think she must be looking out for the best, you know, your health.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you, are you single?
Am I what?
Are you single? Are you married?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm not coming to no daycare center, all right, Evan? Like, if you want to come to my house and you want to see how I live, you can.
No, I don't.
I'm switching this I'm switching it up.
Okay, I don't need to come to your home. I'm more concerned about making sure you're comfortable here at the adult daycare when you get here on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not coming there. That's it. I'm not coming there because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not coming out of my house. But I'll tell you what, Evan. I don't know. I like your voice. I just like your voice. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, Miss Sharon.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 50.
You ever been with an 89-year-old lady?
Wow.
I'm 89, and you sound really nice. At first I was scared. And now I'm not. Like, I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, you just sound nice.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but...
Okay. So, will
you be there? Will you be at the daycare center? Like you? Because I'd like to meet you.
I'll be at the daycare when you arrive on Monday, but I mean, Miss Sharon, I won't be able to...
I like that, Miss Sharon. That's nice. Go ahead.
Okay. So, should I reach out to Diane about this?
Yeah, reach out to her. Sure, reach out to her.
Okay. Well, you're not going to...
Yeah, go ahead.
You're not going to come in Monday?
I might. I don't know. If you're going to be there, I just might.
But Sharon, it's not about me. It's about you coming in, and this is where you're going to be Monday through Friday from 10.
All right. Listen.
You know, there's other people your age here. There's a lot of ladies your age and a lot of men your age here.
I'm not into ladies. I'm not into ladies.
I'm not trying. Yeah.
Not into it. I'm into you.
Okay. I think it's a situation like your daughter doesn't want you to be by yourself. Yeah.
Could I call you back?
Can you
I
call me back?
Yeah. Let me call you back. Let me call you back in a couple of minutes. I'm on the and I got to pull my off of the thing.
This is the first this has ever happened to me. Okay, Miss Sharon, can I tell you who I am?
Evan.
I am nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your daughter Diane got me to prank call you, but I promise you, you're different. You're different.
I promise you I'm different. I promise you I'm different. You're related to Steve Harvey, like the guy on TV?
That's my uncle.
Get the out of here. He is gorgeous. Evan, call me back, all right? Call me back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I love you.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is Halloween, and coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Jennifer Lopez will speak at Kamala Harris's campaign rally in Las Vegas tonight. Diddy's son, what is wrong? Diddy's son tried to fight Ray J at a Halloween party. Speaking of Halloween, that's before the one and only Chris Brown intervened. And Republican Arnold Schwarzenegger endorses Kamala Harris. We'll talk about these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time.
Nobody want him.
Ask the CLO. We need everybody.
Yes, we
every
do.
vote counts.
We
Every
don't want
vote
him.
counts.
We want the Terminator. Yes, we
Every vote counts.
We'll take it.
All right, CLO, here we go. Naja in Detroit writes, my husband's brother walked in on me while I was in the shower. To keep the peace, I didn't even mention it to my husband because it was truly a mistake. His brother told him. My husband said I should have told him. What should I have done?
You said you was trying to keep the peace, right?
Mm-hmm. Between the brothers.
But the brother told him, which is the honorable thing to do. Hey, man, my bad. I walked in on your girl. She was in the shower, man. I really didn't mean it. And then all you had to do was say was, I was going to tell you. I was just, It looked, see, by you not saying it, that's what your husband talking about. You should have told him. But then if you tell him, you afraid you might be like, your brother walked in on me when you knew it was an honest mistake. So it's kind of you caught between a rock and a hard place. He'll get over it. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right, he'll get over it.
All you got to do is say, hey, look, next time, if it ever happens again, I will make sure I come to you. But he seemed really sincerely and knew it was an accident. I didn't want to start no mess because your brother real cool. And that's why I didn't say nothing, because I knew it was a real accident. He apologized profusely. And your brother good, so I didn't want to start nothing. Just say that. That's all you can say. Something like that.
Somebody doesn't agree with that answer.
See right there, that's because he the husband. He good.
All right.
fight your brother?
What? Because he saw your wife naked
in the shower? My bad.
I'm finna tear his damn eyes out as well.
Get your nephew, Steve. All right, moving on to Flora and Destin. Flora says, I've been sleeping with our yard man for a while, and he doesn't like wearing protection. We got into an argument about it, and now he's not answering my husband's text to come to our yard. How can he be so petty when he knows I'm married? What is going on?
Right here, once
God.
Y'all got to quit writing us with all this craziness, acting like it's normal.
Yes.
You're not qualified, Steve.
Dog, I don't, what y'all want me to do?
Yes.
Y'all, I can't apply no rules to this stuff. Because y'all keep coming up with all this abnormal mess like it's regular. I'm sleeping with my yard man, and it's been going on for a while. But he don't like to use protection. So I kind of bought it up. And now, he done quit returning my husband's text because he mad.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him? What?
Get another
Lady,
You.
lady, and I like the way they don't mention it at first.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sleeping with the yard man. Okay, cool. Ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Dude coming through.
Yeah.
But now he don't like to wear protection. Okay, now,
No.
I spoke to him about it, that we should wear protection because I'm married. Now, they got in an argument. Mm-hmm. He done quit returning my husband's text because he mad at me. What kind of man? What?
How can he be so petty, she says.
How can he be so petty?
When he knows petty. Married.
Wait a minute. When you had this baby, how petty that gonna be?
Okay. Right. What is going on?
When the baby come out looking like the gardener instead of your husband. Because you know he got a big forehead.
This is craziness. It is.
Oh, man.
I ain't got nothing for you, man. Next, Shirley.
Percy in Albany says, my wife has a problem with managing money. I want to save money for special occasions and for Christmas gifts for our children. She basically said to F them kids because she plans to enjoy her life. What kind of mom says that? Is she nuts?
I've said it before myself, Percy.
I said it.
I kind of understand where she coming from on that one right there.
No
but
judgment.
Percy, I can't pass judgment on this one. What kind of mother says that, man? Bump them kids. I can't tell you how many times I've said it. I've said it to mine.
But your kids are grown, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But they grown. I get enjoyment talking to them like that now. Cause you know, my kids, they cuss around me and stuff like that, cause they grown people now, you know. So it's all good, and by the way, Percy, your wife don't want to budget no money. Who wife do?
Yeah.
But they are budgeting in their head. They have it all worked out. They just don't tell us about it.
They just
That's all.
Extra.
Yeah, they gonna do like they want to.
Yes.
That's what's crazy about it. And know we gonna say something, and you still cool with it. That's why I ignore you. Come on, Steve. What did I say? I don't know what you said.
Looking at the credit card bill. That's what mine does.
All right, last one, Steve. This is from Frank in Baltimore. Frank says, I owned a nightclub with my best friend. He ran off with my girl and they got married 20 years ago. What's wrong with these CLOs? He called me recently and asked to borrow money. I don't hold grudges, but I'm also not that forgiving. Should I at least meet with him to talk?
No. You need to borrow money.
Yeah.
Borrow from my ex-wife.
That you ran off with.
She ain't got it. That's why he needs to be.
And she the one probably told him, you ought to call him because he saved his money. You ought to call him. Hey, man, can I borrow? No, I can't give you nothing.
The nerve.
No.
Oh, that took a pair right there to say that.
No, I'm not letting you borrow nothing, dog. You ran off with my wife.
Would any of you guys meet with him?
Oh, dog, we can't see each other.
But what?
But they haven't spoken in, 20 years?
But why you get mad at me? Tell me like I'm part of it. I was just saying.
But wait a minute, hold up, though. In the letter, it said that the dude said, I don't hold grudges. Now look at the three of us on here.
Yeah.
Which one of us three hold grudges?
Oh, that's so easy.
So why is you talking to him?
You right.
Can y'all be in the same room? Yeah. If you want
so Steven Jr., could you really talk to him and meet?
No, I ain't got nothing.
No. Okay. Just to say this.
Don't leave me out, caller. Don't do that. Don't leave me out.
But everybody knows you hold grudges.
Can you talk to him, Tom?
They haven't talked in 20 years.
You gonna do what?
As soon as I see.
On sight.
I'm whipping his ass as soon as I see. Yeah. On sight.
All right,
20
thank you,
years,
CLO.
damn right.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Jennifer Lopez will speak at Kamala Harris's campaign rally in Las Vegas tonight as the fallout from that comedian's racist Puerto Rico joke at Donald Trump's rally continues. J-Lo will join VP Harris to speak about the importance of voting, what's at stake for the country with this election, and why she is endorsing Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. J-Lo also has made it known she had already voted for Harris following comedian Tony Hinchcliffe's joke where he likened Puerto Rico to a floating island of garbage at Trump's Madison Square rally on Sunday. So there you go. She had already voted for Harris anyway. Now she's public about it and going to speak at the rally. Wow.
Whatever J-Lo want, is fine.
We need her vote too. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're okay with J-Lo?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anything she want to do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said it. I ain't taking none of it back. I said it.
All right.
You're kind of on one today.
Yes, he is. It's crazy stuff.
You're kind of on one. Yeah. All right. In other entertainment news, according to Vibe magazine, Diddy's sons, Christian Combs, Justin Combs, and Quincy Brown, attended the same Halloween party as Ray J, Amber Rose, and Chris Brown. And while Ray J was leaving the party, Diddy's sons surrounded him, and the situation got really heated. Chris Brown saw what was happening and helped Ray J's manager break things up. Now, according to multiple reports, Diddy's sons are upset about Ray J's comments about their father. He said some stuff about Diddy after he was arrested and put in jail and everything. He just talked about him engaging in, homosexual activity, behavior with men against their will, all kinds of stuff Ray J was saying about them. So the sons got mad about that.
Yeah, because at first Ray J was taking a whole little neutral stance.
Yeah.
Remember when it first came out, and then he started making videos, and he went in. So
and then he said that Diddy's sons are like family to him, and he didn't want to fight little kids. He called them little kids. So
Well, so is they gonna try to jump on everybody that say something about their dad?
Because they gonna be busy.
Because this gonna be a lot of ass whooping they trying to give out.
Y'all gonna be fine.
And
the first 10 minutes of the Instagram.
Yeah, they got to pull up on that. Because like I said, I feel for the kids. I really do.
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
Your mom recently passed, your daddy in jail. I feel for the kids, man. Them girls, man,
the daughters,
they suffering. Them boys, they suffering. Everybody can speculate they was a part of it. You don't know all that. They went after who they went after. I don't like the fact that we're attacking his children.
Leave the kids
so rough, man. That's man, just leave the kids out of it. Let him have his day in court. Let him get sentenced. Let him go away. All that's looming.
Yeah, it is.
But I said, when Homeland Security, when the federal government come to your house, they not coming to your house for no reason. They not, that ain't what they do. This ain't the police.
Yeah.
This ain't the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
We got a call. We came down here to investigate. No. They do all their investigating before they ring the doorbell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they call them the alphabet boys. And they go.
Yeah, them boys right there, man. And so, the writing was on the wall.
Yeah.
But really I don't like the kids getting beat up behind this. But the kids gonna have to pull up now, because like Tommy said, you can't go jump on everybody and say something. Yeah. Because you're gonna be fighting.
Diddy remains in custody. He awaits his trial that happens in the spring, in May. And prosecutors say there will be more charges against Diddy.
Well, Ray J and Diddy kids, they didn't have good costumes on because they knew each other.
That's what you got out of that.
Yeah, y'all need to get some better.
No, that's true.
How y'all
All right. Finally, an
your mask
news.
up. You knew.
All right. Finally, in entertainment news, actor and former Republican California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke out yesterday. He had a lengthy post on X, formerly Twitter, explaining why he, as a Republican, is now supporting Kamala Harris. He said, quote, "I will always be an American before I am a Republican." All right. I will always be an American before I'm a Republican. That's why this week I am voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. So there you go.
He's been with Trump forever. Now all of a sudden he's switching.
We need his vote. Don't be mad. We need his vote.
What you mad for, though?
The Terminator.
You know, man, when somebody, hey, man, when somebody realizes what's really going on, and can honestly just say, look, as an adult, I see what's going on. I'm not falling for the okie doke.
Yeah. This is a case of people over party, you know?
I think quietly there are a lot of people. That's why they're trying to make this big deal about Trumpsters need to stand up and not be ashamed. Because I think there's a lot of shame in this.
Yeah.
So do you think Herschel and Tim they gonna come over here too and vote with us?
Herschel probably gonna vote for Kamala because the way they did his
the way
ass.
they did him.
Boy, I mean, they did his ass. We was over there with them bulls, when them two bulls climbed that fish, and that fish jumped over that bull, came over there with two bulls over there. Let's get his black ass back to Texas on a mega bus.
Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Right after this, ignorant.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, yesterday, Vice President Kamala Harris was our special guest right here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And during her interview with you, Steve, she further emphasized her record of delivering real progress for Black Americans across the nation and detailed how her plan, specifically her opportunity agenda for Black men, will build upon current administration accomplishments to help Black men overcome historic barriers to financial freedom and opportunity. According to the White House, after the interview, Vice President Harris's electric closing argument address was in front of a crowd of over 75,000 people in Washington, D.C., with the backdrop of the White House behind her. It was just simply amazing. It was simply amazing. And her speech was outstanding. Outstanding. She said while Trump is going to the White House, if he wins, with an enemies list, I'm going to the White House with a to-do list.
Amen.
I love that line.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah, so she's still grinding. She has not let up. She aims to connect with undecided voters now. Today she's going to visit Reno, Las Vegas, and Phoenix.
Listen to me. There are no more undecided voters. Let's stop this ignorant mess right here. You all know good and hell well, at this point in the game, the election is less than a week away. There are no more undecided voters. You already know what you're supposed to do. Let's stop with this, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Y'all know who should be in the White House. If you want to put a quality person in the White House, you know who should be there. If you want some decency in the White House, you know who should be there.
Correct.
If you want high IQ in the White House, you know who should be there.
Correct.
Come on, man. Let's stop this.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up in here, man. Y'all trying to support this dude and ignore all of the obvious stuff that's in your face that you would not be ignoring it for anybody else.
Right.
You would not have, if Bill Clinton had this record he got, you wouldn't have ignored it. If Barack Obama had it, you wouldn't have ignored it.
At all.
If Ronald Reagan had this type of record, y'all wouldn't have overlooked it, man. I don't know how you all are overlooking this type of behavior. Consistently lying. Don't do nothing he say he gonna do. And you accept it. And you act like it ain't happened. And you got the nerve to call yourself the moral party when you have one of the most immoral candidates. They told you from the get-go what he do to women. He told you that, and then he proved it. Now, I'll put my hand on your thing. That's what he said.
Okay.
He told you.
On Friday, the vice president is going to return to his...
Can't do what you want to do with it no more.
North Carolina and Georgia on
belong to the Supreme Court. Okay.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about Halloween and how much it's changed since you were a kid right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. So when you were kids, did your parents go with you? Did they go out with you when you trick-or-treated? Kids who grew up in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s used to go trick-or-treating with other kids or their older siblings. Now it's pretty common for parents to accompany their kids on Halloween. They watch from the street as the kids go door to door. So here's a question. How much has Halloween changed since you were a kid? And are you going to dress up tonight? And what's your favorite candy and why? All those questions. Has it changed a lot, you think?
I mean,
a lot more dangerous now.
Go ahead, Carla.
I was just going to say, my mother didn't go trick-or-treating with me. We went with the
friends.
kids.
Yeah, with the kids
in Chicago.
It didn't matter if my mother went or not. She wasn't letting us eat that candy.
Really?
At all. No.
Back then?
Back then, in the 70s. Yeah, I was born in 67. In the 70s, we was not allowed. She gonna give you some candy, but you wasn't eating that candy that you got from them people's house.
Other people.
That wasn't happening.
There's no way you could have stopped me.
Yeah,
we ate candy that I wouldn't
You might
work
well
for.
come on beat my ass, because I'm here for I was eating candy while I trick or treat.
Yeah, what is the point of trick-or-treating?
Man, my mama didn't do that. And I looked at it like a job. This is the candy I wouldn't work for. So you didn't take the candy I work for. You wouldn't know. You don't know who gave me this Snickers. I do. I know what house it was.
I think the worst thing we had to worry about back then was snatching bags. If the older kids were around and they would snatch your bag of candy and run off, and then you'd have to start all over again.
I ain't never got my bag snatched.
I did. I got my bag snatched once. Yeah.
Tonight is the night.
What was your favorite Halloween costume, Steve?
Mine was
Go
Batman.
through all that. Come on.
I couldn't wear the mask because my lips was too big. So
And your nose. Don't forget your nose.
I couldn't line up the eyes and the mouth at all. I said, I don't know who these little white people they made these little masks for. All the little black kids, we had to enlarge the eyes, enlarge the mouth. By the time we did all the enlarging, they could see us.
Oh, hey, little Stevie.
Hey, little Steve. Hey, little big little Stevie.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. That's just facts, though. I wasn't no...
Who you dressing up as this year, Tommy?
I'm not
Which
dressing
one?
up for no damn Halloween, Junior. What
You got to dress up. All you got to do is walk out there. Everybody think he wanted to keep us.
Keebler elves? Did you say Keebler?
No good in hell well. He ain't got to wear no. All he got to do is go on outside.
They gonna ask him for some cookies.
Hey, little cookie
going,
boy.
Hey, y'all going too far now.
Oh, we are?
Come, little boy, with the
Such a
cookies.
thing.
You laughing yourself. Be quiet.
You got kids. You enjoy it.
Hey. Y'all going too far.
Man, I'm sorry.
You know you're not. No, you're
Who
not.
you gonna be, Junior?
What was your favorite Halloween
Since we talking about it,
costume?
who is you gonna be?
What was your favorite?
Who, me? I'm a black for Kamala.
Okay. All right. I like it. I
That's what I'm
like
be
it.
for Halloween.
I like it.
A black for Kamala. Okay, I'll
I
take
didn't like none of my costume
Black
shirts.
man.
We didn't have all the materials to make my costume work. I ain't like that.
Oh. What did you,
Like,
what were
you know,
you?
like I couldn't be no superhero because I had to use my bath towel as a cape, and I didn't really like that. So everybody knew I couldn't fly. Everybody knew that.
You had a terry cloth
bath
tape.
towel.
Man, them towels was so raggedy with a safety pin at the top. Mama, don't send me out here looking like this.
But who were you?
Obviously, I was just walking man because I didn't know who I was.
Walking man.
What's your superpower? Halt.
Dun-dun-dun.
Halt. That's my superpower. Halt.
Who
Who
goes
goes
there?
there?
Yeah, who goes? I had.
Who goes there?
And you know what? Everybody didn't have candy. Who started this? Who started the old people giving you canned goods in your bag and wasn't holding it? Who started
goods.
that? Who put this
So you
Well,
done got
happy
some cream of
Halloween.
mushroom before.
cream of mushroom soup? Who started that?
Happy
Hey,
Halloween.
hey, they did do that though. Somebody put a can of good in my thing. I took it out the bag, threw it in their yard.
Coming up next, the nephew in today's prank phone call right after this. Happy Halloween.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, he had dinner at her house. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few. He had dinner at her house. Yeah, wait till you hear this, though. And we will in just a few, because right now, nephew, you are up with today's prank phone call. What you got for us?
No, Shirley, wait till you hear this. My
what?
comb and brush.
Okay.
Shirley.
You don't even have any hair.
What?
What about it?
My comb and brush. What did she just say?
You ain't got no hair.
You don't have any hair. What about a comb and a brush?
Why are you pranking somebody about?
Okay, Shirley.
Hello, ain't this Tommy? What is you talking about, a comb and a brush?
Like what?
Okay, keep on here, Shirley. Keep on.
Good one, Shirley.
There's a lot going on this morning. Keep on here. This right here is my comb and brush. Comb and brush. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. Yeah, this. Hey, listen, my name Sean. Did you have a uncle that passed away named? Yep. All right. He your uncle, right? Yeah, that's my uncle. We read him about 3.5 months ago. Right. Well, the reason why I was calling was I'm the person that actually cut your uncle hair when he passed away. Okay. So reason why I was calling is the situation is when I cut his hair, and I know you don't know the history about me, but my daddy and my granddaddy was barbers. We all barbers. Okay, come on, bro. Get down to the bottom, because you talking about my uncle, man, and I'm trying to see what's going on for real. Okay, and I'm sorry to call you like this, but what I was telling you is that my granddad and my daddy, they had passed down a brush and a comb to me. Okay. That is like a sentimental value. Okay. But for the last 2-3 months, I ain't been able to find the comb and the brush that I used when I had cut his hair. Okay, go ahead. And what I was trying to call and tell you was that I can't find it, and I'm almost certain. What I'm trying to say is, so what can I do to help you find comb and brush, Father? That's what I'm saying. When I did Mr. hair and edged it up at the funeral home, that's the last time I remember having it. But this was 3 months ago, man. Right. It was about 3 months ago. What I'm trying to say is I left the comb and brush and, went to the funeral home and did his hair. Okay. And I talked to the funeral home, and they told me that, if I'm trying to find the comb and brush, I got to get permission. Man, what color is the comb and brush? What's the color of the comb and brush? It's black. Both of them black. The comb is black and the brush. You got all kind of combs that black and go on, man. No. See what I'm saying is the comb and brush is black, and I know I lost it, but I'm almost certain about where it is. Okay, so if you're certain about where it is, why you calling? That's the reason why I'm calling you, because I'm almost certain I left it with him. You left it with my bed on. So I called the funeral home. They told me I need to call you in order to get permission to get it. Okay, you call the funeral home to get permission from me that you can go get the comb and brush. From where? The funeral home? Sure, you can go down there if they got it. No. See, the comb and brush ain't with the funeral home. The comb and brush is in there with your uncle. The what? The comb and brush is in the casket. Hold up, man. Hold up. I understand. You got to say that again. What I'm trying to say to you is that the comb and brush is in. I'm trying to say is just say what you're saying. I'm saying it, man. The comb and brush is in the casket with your uncle. If it's in there, it's 6 feet. Well, see, what I'm trying to say is that the comb and brush is sentimental value to me. Bro, it couldn't have been too valuable if you lost it. Well, no, what it was, I value, my work, so I just really got caught up in my work, really. Too much. If you talking about you done left it with my uncle, that's dead 3 months ago, man. What kind of are you talking about, homeboy? All I'm trying to do with you is see if you don't mind approving for them to bring the body up so I can get the comb and brush. You done lost your mind. Well, see, bring the body up for a comb? But what I'm trying to explain to you, this sentimental value. I'm trying to get y'all to bring the body up so I can get my comb and brush out of it. Because like I say, My daddy and my granddaddy was bald.
Dude, this whole thing is sentimental, man. You talking about my dead uncle, man, and you talking about bringing him up out of the ground for a cone, man. I just got these to stop crying around here.
And I understand what y'all going through as a family and stuff. See, man, I'm trying to just get my comb and brush.
Hey, man, and how you trying to go about doing this all thrown off, homeboy? Because ain't nobody digging up no body to bring back no brush, man. Man, you got me pissed off now, man. Because you calling me talking stupid, man. You talking about put on my uncle, man. That's not
hey, man, man, I ain't trying to start no...
You talking about comb and brush, man, all these Walmarts around.
Okay, but I understand all that, but this is sentimental value, man.
Well, this sentimental to me, man.
This is something that my people
uncle is sentimental to me, okay? That was my favorite uncle, man. Okay, you talking about pulling up this body, man. I got boy.
Hey, man, I don't want no...
If you been cutting my uncle hair that long, man, you should know how he operate, man. And we don't get out like this here, man.
I ain't finna sit here and argue with you. Look, I got some people... I got some people that here...
I mean, where you stay at, man?
Let me say this, man. I got some people that's here with me right now. You know, some of my friends, and we got some shovels. So I can actually go over there and go on and get the comb and brush now. And in the morning, ain't nobody gonna even know.
You ain't gonna go get now, but whooping home, boy.
Say what?
You don't get but whooping. You gonna dig up whooping.
For going to get a comb and
I got some shovels too. You talking about going to the cemetery trying to dig up my house?
Hey, man, I'm finna go on and tell you this right here.
What you?
Hey, man, I'm trying to get my comb and brush back. I ain't trying to have no problems with you. But I want my comb and brush.
Who the hell you think you talking to, man? Go to Walgreens. Go to Walmart. Go Safeco. They got them.
Hey, man, ain't nobody. This ain't even about your uncle. There's more than that.
And you ain't even got no to be hollering at me all day.
Ain't nobody hollering at you, man. All I'm telling you is I got a comb and brush in your uncle's casket, and I want my brush.
Well, you dig one that you might well dig too.
Say what?
I'm a brush and you gonna fall right over in there. Around, yeah?
So what you think? You trying to dig a grave for me?
Man, do you know how long it's been I've been trying to get these out here? Stop crying, man. Stop, man. I dare you to with his body. I dare you to with his man. Stop, uncle, boy.
I understand what you're going through. I do.
Man, who the is this, man?
I told you, I don't want to cut his hair. And I want my...
You sound like a come on digging up somebody's body, man. Over comb in a brush.
I got it. I just tried to call you like a man. Because I want to get the comb and brush, and I didn't want to go without getting your permission. Now, if I got to go without getting your permission, I will.
Cry with me. You don't know me. Don't cry with me. You just cry with me.
It's sentimental to me.
Just cry with me. Your breath, dead, your comb.
I want to say something else to you.
You ain't saying
Are you listening? This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy,
man. Man.
Hello? Hey. You just got pranked by your boy.
Got a brush in the car. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I think I needed that cry.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
You know like I know. Steve Harvey Morning.
Did I get you, man?
Oh, man, get me ain't the word, man.
Come on.
Stupid. Dude,
what?
Play too much.
I just got everybody quit crying around here, man.
Right.
Don't cry with me, N-word. You don't know me.
You don't know me like that. Coming up next, it is my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is he had dinner at her house. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's strawberry letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you. Thank you, nephew. Subject, he had dinner at her house. Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband and I have a blended family, but my side has blended and his has not. His 12-year-old child said she didn't feel comfortable in our home, and we understand it because I have 2 sons. For the past year, she's done activities with us, and we pick her up and take her back home. Most of the time, my husband does things with her by himself, and he doesn't ask me and my sons to join them. My husband said he has to go the extra mile to make his daughter feel included, and that's fine with me. I always assumed when he said he was spending time with his daughter, they were out doing things together, not at his ex-wife's house. I called him one day while he was with his daughter, and she answered his phone. I could hear him in the background saying to give him the phone. He got the phone and quickly said he'd call me back, and he hung up in my face. I called back and it went straight to voicemail. I texted and asked if he was all right. He texted back that he was fine. I called his daughter's phone to see if everything was really okay, and she said she couldn't talk to me because her daddy got mad when she answered his phone. She assured me that everything was fine. It's just that her dad didn't want me to know he was eating dinner at their house. She told me not to tell her dad that she talked to me, and I told her that I couldn't promise her that. My husband was over there playing house with his ex-wife and his daughter, but he swears it was a one-time thing and it will never happen again. If that's true, why couldn't he talk to me, and why did he tell his daughter not to talk to me? Does he think it is proper co-parenting, or does he take me for a fool? Yeah, he was wrong for that. He was. I mean, most dads do like you guys were doing, picking the kids up from their mom's house and then dropping them back off. But no, not your husband. He's all inside at the dinner table, eating with them and everything. Wrong move, Dad. And if everything is fine and he was just spending time with his daughter, why didn't he answer his phone when you called? He could have told you himself that everything was okay on the phone. He panicked and made this way worse than it had to be by his guilty behavior. Now he's busted and is in trouble with you, and he lives with you, not his ex-wife. You're going to be calling him even more now, asking him more questions when he takes his daughter out. You're going to want to go with them, all of the above. I do want to say this, though. By his daughter talking to you and explaining to you what was going on and everything, that says the two of you have a pretty good relationship. So please try to keep that going, because it's not her fault. Your husband knew better than to be over there eating dinner. He knew you wouldn't like it. Didn't he think you might call or something? I mean, there's always that possibility. There's that. So now he's got to fix it. And I hope he does right by you and stop going over to his exes to eat dinner. Steve?
Well, now, I kind of see both sides of this.
Of course you do.
See, he had dinner at her house. That right there, I can't do. I'm not having dinner at my ex's house under no damn circumstance. I'd be scared to eat the food because I think she's still trying to kill me.
What?
This is not about
nobody's trying to kill you.
I'm just saying why I can't go none of my ex's house trying to eat, because I still think they trying to kill me.
Stop saying that.
But you're better safe than sorry. It's what you need to start operating under. Here's the deal. Y'all got a blended family, but my side has blended and his has not. See, I don't think you understand what that means. See, his 12-year-old child said she didn't feel comfortable in our home, and we understand it because we have 2 sons. Okay, so now, if you understand that, she don't feel comfortable because your boys is giving her the side eye for a number of reasons.
Oh.
So now this little girl just don't feel comfortable. For the past year, she's done activities with us. We pick her up and take her back home. Mm-hmm. Well, she don't live there. So you pick her up and take her back home. So he's co-parenting with this woman. Most of the time, my husband does things with her by himself and doesn't ask me and my sons to join them. My husband said he has to go the extra mile to make his daughter feel included, and that's fine with me, okay? All this is good so far. I always assumed that when he was going to spend time with his daughter, they were out doing things together, not at his ex-wife's house. Well, I would assume the same thing, too. Yeah. I wouldn't assume that he'd be over his ex-wife's house. Because like I said, I can't go to mine.
Stop saying that.
I know I'm not going to do that.
Finish your answer, please.
If they did welcome me over there, I think it would be to kill me. So why would I go?
Would you stop?
I'm just saying.
Please.
I called him one day while he was at his daughter, with his daughter, and she answered his phone. I could hear him in the background saying, give him the phone. He got the phone and quickly said he'd call me back, and he hung up in my face. I called back and it went straight to voicemail. I text asked, was he all right? He texted me back, said he was fine. So I called his daughter's phone to see if everything was really okay. No, you ain't really called to see if everything's really okay. You was doing your investigative duty.
And?
I called his daughter's phone to see if everything's really okay. She said she couldn't talk to me because her daddy got mad when she answered the phone. The hell you answer the phone for?
I love the daughter. She told it all.
That ain't your phone?
Hello. All right, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2.
Hello, hell.
Coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he had dinner at her house. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is he had dinner at her house.
This man, he's got a daughter that's 12. He's remarried. The woman he married has 2 boys. His daughter, 12, she lives with his ex-wife. When she's time for him to get visitations, she comes to the house. Now, she done told everybody she don't really feel comfortable at the house because them 2 young boys who you ain't telling me their age is going, oh, okay, what's happening? I see you. What's up, little girl? Now, she uncomfortable. So now, they do spend some activities together, but he spends a lot of time with her by herself, and he says he's got to go the extra mile to make her feel special. You said you understood that. So sometimes they do stuff alone that don't include her and her sons. You got to understand that too. I called him one time while he was with his daughter, and she answered the phone. I could hear him in the background saying, give me the phone. He got the phone and quickly said, I'll call you back, and he hung up in my face. I called it back, it went straight to voicemail. So I called his daughter's phone to see if everything was really okay. That ain't why you call. You was doing some investigation. She said she couldn't talk to me because her daddy got mad when she answered the phone. She assured me that everything is fine. Everything okay, Mama J, or whatever she called her, or this or that. It's just that her dad didn't want me to know to eating dinner at her house. And I told her that I couldn't promise her that. And my husband was over there playing house with his ex-wife and his daughter. But he swears it was a one-time thing and it'll never happen again. If that's true, why couldn't he talk to me? And why did he tell his daughter not to talk to me? Does he think this is proper co-parenting, or does he take me for a fool? So now here's the problem we have in this letter. I've read the whole thing to you. Here's the problem. The man has a daughter that's uncomfortable at the house. She has said this, so he spent some time alone. Now, the time alone, the wife is assuming they going somewhere in their activity. But she called his phone. The little girl answered the phone and said, no, hi. Hold on, give me the phone, don't pick up phone. Hello? Baby, is everything okay? Yeah, everything fine, click. So she called right back. It go to voicemail. He turned the phone off. Because he don't need this information out. She called the little girl's phone and say, is everything okay? Yes, Mama J, everything is just fine. You don't have to worry about it. So she said she couldn't talk to me because her daddy got mad. She assured me everything was fine. It's just her daddy didn't want me to know he was eating dinner at their house.
She told everything.
God, now, like Shirley said, you got a really cool relationship with the girl, but then she is a girl now. Was she telling you this to make you feel reassured? Or was she being a little girl and going, I got some information for you, though?
She's just 12.
12-year-olds are slick now. These kids nowadays, they know what trouble is. They watch all the Housewives shows. They know how to start stuff. She told me not to tell her dad. She talked to me and told her I couldn't. I told her I couldn't promise that. See, that's women for you right there. Mm-hmm. The little girl told you a secret and asked you, please don't tell my daddy that I talked to you. I told her I can't promise you nothing because I'm a girl too. And damn it, since we telling stuff, we gonna all be telling stuff. See, that's why, man, she should have said, okay, I'm not gonna tell her. Exactly. And then just found a slick way to bring it up to your husband. So, baby, when I called you and you hung up, where were you? You didn't even have to involve the little girl anymore. I can't promise you I won't say nothing. No, yes, you should have. See, that's how you have trust with your kids. Mm-hmm. You got to create trust. But if they think they can tell you something and you go and run and tell it, how many times you think she's going to be honest with you now? So whose side you on? Yeah, and then like Bishop Bronner said, you have to be careful with a person who is playing a victim of a circumstance they created themselves. So ain't no need of your daddy talking about what you give her the phone for, what you do that for. Dog, why you got this 12-year-old involved in your mess? Mm. You know your wife would not approve of you having dinner over your ex's house, but you gonna go over there and then let your little girl and then answer the phone talking about I'll call you right back. You should have stepped outside and started your lie. Where y'all at? We at Chuck E. Cheese. And why you outside? Cause it's noisy as hell in there. Let me talk to her. She playing with some friends.
Chuck
E. Cheese.
See.
Yeah, he messed that up for himself. He did.
So was that the second half of my letter?
Yes. Yes. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
Nothing else to say.
Steve, you ran out of gas.
Damn,
Steve
dog,
Harvey
you in
FM
trouble.
On Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free, never sounded so good. Download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior? I know what you got.
The World Series is over. We have a champion. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Woo! Yeah.
Dodgers.
World champs.
7-6 over the Yankees, man. 5 games, too. Did it in 5 games.
Wow.
That's all it took. 4-1. That's all. You know,
that's it.
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani got his first ring, first season with the Dodgers.
Wow, that's big.
Oh, man.
They gave him a lot of money, right, Junior?
Yeah, man. About $700 million.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Junior, Magic on.
You could throw the ball at me for $700.
Yeah, congratulations to Magic Johnson. Tom, you right?
Magic get a ring.
Right.
Got him another ring.
Magic.
Yeah,
nice. Man. Nice. Go Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. And they won it in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's, man.
I have a really close friend who's a diehard Yankees fan. I'm gonna have to check on her.
Yeah, check on them. Check on everybody.
She's devastated.
Yeah, this was big.
Wasn't it yesterday or the day before the fans took the ball out the player's hand?
Yeah, trying to cheat.
Held his arm down.
Held his glove up there, tried to take the ball out.
Oh, wow. And then we need to do a shout out to Ashanti. Did you see how
she
the other
sang
day do that next?
Yeah, man. Congratulations to Dave Roberts on another ring. Manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He got him another ring.
Okay.
Wow.
So, man, that's their second World Series in 5 years.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
So,
our production guy,
Cat happy. Yes, shout out to Cat Dog, because Cat Dog's happy.
Yep.
No, Cat is...
What Cleveland doing?
The Guardians, it's
right
over.
there.
Baseball's over.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We do the same thing the Astros will do.
At the house.
World Series at the house.
Watching the World Series with us.
We was playing to go to the World Series.
Yes,
It didn't work out. But the Astros was not even watching that part. They were Astros, all them is in Cancun.
Hey, been there since the beginning of October.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been in Cancun.
Happy Halloween.
Go Dodgers. That's
Go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we got a game tonight, just who your pick is. It's the Houston Texans versus the New York Jets.
I'm going with the Texans.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Playing in New York. Don't change nothing.
Yeah, but
Nah,
we
don't
ain't
change
got Diggs, man.
They ain't doing that.
Oof.
No Stephon Diggs, but that's all right though.
No
we got
Diggs.
got the Texans. I appreciate it. 'Cause we 6-2 and they 2-6. You made the right choice, huh? All right, you did. All right, there you go, Shirley.
All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs your advice, Steve. He says, my wife wants to work out more without working out. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Corey on Steve Harvey FM. He needs some advice. He says, my wife and I are on different paths, and I need to find a solution. Over the past year, I've gotten more in control of my health and fitness, and now going to the gym and eating better is a priority in my life that's become more habit than chore. And I have really come to enjoy it. More and more, my wife is becoming upset because she's put on 10 pounds, soreness, and a lack of flexibility. I've tried to get her to join me, but playing games on her phone to relax seems to be more of a priority. At the same time, almost every day, she's saying that she needs to get moving and do something. So I ask again if she wants to go for a walk and move around, and nothing. So here's his question. How can I motivate her to do what she says she wants to do without coming off as pushy, judgy, or like I'm somehow shaming her? Oh, what a nice guy.
We got to get that flexibility back. We got to.
Steve, please.
What did you say?
I don't know where that came
I heard what Tommy said. What did you say, Steve?
It popped out of nowhere. I was just, a quick fix, but it's just to start dating. And that was
dating.
Yeah, that was a quick fix.
Now?
I was just looking for a quick fix. I didn't want, but now let me give it some time.
So he should date outside of his marriage.
I'm just trying to give you a quick fix. I didn't know how much time we had. I didn't know if you want to move this along real fast for you. I didn't know how much
fix that. We have...
baby, can you please walk your ass instead of being gained all this weight and playing on your phone and stuff, and you keep saying you want to do something, baby. Can we please walk? Because I'm sitting here watching you. And you're changing right in front of my eyes.
He said he didn't want to come off as pushy, judgy, or like he's shaming her. Now, he did say that.
I know,
he's a
man.
Good guy.
He's a nice guy.
And you got a problem because we're going to have to.
We're going to have to what?
Yeah, we're going to have to shame
start dating.
somebody.
We're going to have to shame what?
Somebody going to have to get shamed now.
No, that's not motivating to her.
Well, okay, so how would you like to do it? Because here's the deal. He's getting in shape. He's trying to get himself together. He loves his wife. He wants her to join in because he's watching her. He said, now, the two things he done said. She can gain weight.
10 pounds,
losing flexibility. That
Flexibility.
means her leg don't do what it used to do. So now we're having restrictive activity.
We can't get to these eels. If we can't get to these eels, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me shut up.
I told you earlier you were on one today. Come on, Steve.
Don't nobody want to tell the truth, though, Shirley.
He needs help.
What's up with her flexibility, though?
It's gone.
Well, she gained 10 pounds. She's not.
You gain 10 pounds, especially if in your stomach. You can't bend over no more. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. I had the same problem. Then when I was going up some steps with some friends one day, and I found out I was a big, fat, old wheezing bastard. And then that forced me to go and get myself into the gym and everything. And then that's when I started getting myself together. Because, sometimes you need just a little friendly push from a friend of yours that ain't seen you.
It's Halloween. This is scary.
Well, I'm out now.
I was just going up
now.
Yeah, now you're going to shut up now, right?
You don't have nothing to say now, huh?
You know who needs to shut up.
This fat, you big slouchy ass. And I went
wheezing.
So then I just wheezing. I said, man, I got to stop all this wheezing. But you need a push like that. And sometimes, you're not going to be able to help a person by being kind. Sometimes you just got to get to it.
Well, he wants to be kind.
To his wife.
Yes.
He doesn't want to date anybody.
Well, but if you
else.
want results, you can't be kind. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You want flexibility back.
He doesn't want to hurt his wife's feelings. He's not going to do
Well, I appreciate you, dog, and you don't want to hurt her feelings, but, somebody got to get hurt. Well, let me tell you
what. Don't do that no more. That's why.
How you want him to tell it?
Yeah, I want you to say it nicely.
Baby. Yeah, your ass is bigger now.
You know what?
We'll have more of this ignorant show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're out of bounds.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. So presidential elections, are always stress-inducing, especially this one. But according to a new poll, this year's is off the charts crazy. The American Psychological Association says that 77% of us are freaked out about the overall state of the nation, with 73% saying the election is upping our stress levels. Even more disturbing, 72% of adults surveyed said that they are worried the election results could lead to violence, and more than half of adults, that's 56%, said they believe the 2024 presidential election could be the end of democracy in the U.S. Yeah, if Trump wins, yeah. So here's the question. Steve, are you stressed out about the election?
No, I'm just tired of begging people to vote. I'm not stressed out about the election because...
Are you exhausted?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated. I'm not concerned that democracy will end, because if it does... The Republican Party bought it on themselves.
Yeah, but
and it's your Constitution that your forefathers wrote, and if y'all so concerned with it, then protect it. Make everybody honor it, but they don't. Because you can't do people like this. You can't lie to the American public, because the truth gonna come out eventually. The election was not stolen.
Right.
So if he loses, the election is stolen. If he wins, then what is it?
It was legal.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather watch The Exorcist or Carrie by yourself?
Yeah. I can't watch Carrie.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't care nothing about that little white girl at the prom. That ain't bothering me. But that heifer in that bed spitting on that pastor. When you spit on the pastor, I said, we got to get the hell out.
The priest.
Yeah, you just sat up there and spit on that pastor.
Ran me out that theater, man.
Man, and sat up in there, and then that bed lifted up in there, and we still in here? Man, hell no.
Didn't vomit it on the priest? And
yeah.
I mean, right.
Steve, 20 million. Would you watch The Exorcist by yourself? 20 million.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Come on, hey, be cheering for the little white girl.
What?
For 20 million.
That's your price. I just wanted to make sure.
That's just a movie. I don't give a damn.
I don't think anything has topped that. Go ahead.
What? No. Yeah, all right. Would you rather listen to Thriller all day today on Halloween on loop, or My Mind is Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys?
Oh,
I'm Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto
That's
all
my
day.
jam now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Ghetto Boys.
All right.
This year, Halloween.
That's the jam.
Boy,
That's my jam right there.
All right, what? All right. While you're out trick or treating tonight. While you're out trick or treating tonight. Would you rather see a black cat or would you rather see an owl?
Oh no, I didn't see an owl, and I didn't. Yeah, I didn't damn it to a hamstring trying to get away.
Trying to run from an owl.
An owl.
Oh man,
yeah, that's scary.
Turned his whole head around.
You broke.
Black cat or an owl, Junior?
I'm say black cat. Sure, that's all I'm gonna say.
Steve, black cat or an owl?
Black cat. 7 years bad luck. Owl ain't nothing.
You ain't scared of no owl, dog?
I haven't really seen one, I guess, to be scared of it. All right,
exactly.
While you're
when you do see it,
all right,
you don't know how much you can break and run till you see a damn owl. I promise you.
Would you rather be locked in a pitch black room with the key hidden somewhere in the room, or be locked in a bright light room with no key? Which one? Pitch black or bright light with no key? Pitch black with a key.
I'm pitch black. I'm gonna find this damn key. I'm gonna get this key. We getting out of here.
All right, throwback TV show: Addams Family or The Munsters? The Munsters or Addams Family?
Oh no, Addams Family.
Yeah. Addams Family.
You like the Addams Family?
Ray.
Yeah, man.
Help my boy Lurch. Lurch just showed you, Ray. Hell yeah, come on.
Cousin It. Wednesday.
Hot dog, man.
All right.
Morticia?
You had a crush on Morticia?
All right.
Gomez with them pinstripe suits. Come on, boy. With that flower.
All right. Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up, we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. And Steve, it's time for your closing remarks. And before you do them, you wanted to mention something important, the Circle of Core Kidney Foundation.
Hey, yeah, there are people out there who need kidney donations, live donor kidney donations. And, there are people who are compatible and can donate a kidney to save a life. The reason I got involved with it, they're having a gala this Saturday night, November 2nd, in downtown LA at the Jonathan Club. Tickets are available if anybody's interested in going. All you got to do is go to Core Kidney Gala, and you can look it up, Core Kidney Gala 2024. And the reason I got involved, because a buddy of mine, his wife, is in need of a kidney. Her name is Kitty. And she's got a young daughter, and all she wants to do is see her daughter grow up. But she's suffering tremendously because she needs this kidney. Anybody that knows anybody on dialysis, and most of us do know somebody on dialysis, it's a huge, it's life-changing, life-altering when you have to go on dialysis, but it's also life-saving if you can get a kidney. And more people need to look into this if you can help by making a donation or anything to the Core Kidney Gala 2024. It's downtown this weekend at the Jonathan Club in downtown LA. But if you can go to Core Kidney Gala 2024, if you want to make a donation or find out more. But I'm really pulling for Kitty, man. And we think we have a donor for her because of an announcement I made before on the radio. We think we have a donor for her, so it's looking promising. But it could be looking more promising with more awareness from people about donating a kidney. It can really, no doubt about it, save a life, change a life. It could do so much. So just consider that, folks. I just wanted to put out there, and keep your prayers up. She's a young mother. She's in LA. Her name is Kitty. And I don't want to give her last name, but her name is Kitty. And just pray for her, and that she can, survive this, and be around for her daughter and her husband. They're good friends of mine. So that's all I want to say. Thank you very much on that. Okay, everybody. It's just about voting. That's all it's about right now. It's go time. The decision is in. Kamala Harris is clear-cut the better candidate for America. She has the policies for it. She has the disposition for it. She has the character for it. She has the intellect for it. It's just everything. I don't understand how this country can ignore everything that's wrong with the other candidate, to just ignore it all when you wouldn't do that if it was anybody else. Could Barack Obama be running for president with an indictment? 1, not 34, 1. Could he be running for president if there was 2 impeachments against him? Could Barack Obama be running for president if he had falsely accused 5 white teenagers of a hideous crime of rape in Central Park and they were instant. Would he be allowed to run for president if he had taken out a full-page ad in the USA Today proclaiming the guilt of these 5 white teenagers? Could he run for president? Could Barack Obama run for president if he had been found guilty of stopping white folks from renting his apartment buildings? Could anybody else? Could Kamala Harris be running if she had 34 indictments? Any of this that you're accusing this man of and that he's guilty of? What about Project 2025? Have you all really looked into this, man, the danger of this thing? And y'all sit up there, man, and they had this last rally that they had in New York, which really, really sickened me. The comedian that they chose, that old, we've never heard of him, we don't know him. Y'all picked him. Y'all put him up there. Just like the Democrats put D.L. Hughley up there, they knew what he was going to say. You can't go on that stage and just go free will. He done ran them jokes. Let me tell you something. When I hosted NFL Honors, I had to run the jokes I was doing in my monologue by the commissioner so the owners could see it and okay it. They had to okay it. You think for one moment you're going to have a political rally with somebody up there they don't know? They picked this white boy. They saw his set. They know what he do. They knew he was one of them. Everybody that was on that rally was because they are one of them. Crazy, man. And then want to sit and not try to distance yourself from it. He wrote the joke. You heard it. That ain't the first time he told a joke about Puerto Rico. That ain't the first time. He wasn't trying out new material. This dude went up there and told stuff that he been telling that works. There's 3 comedians on this show. This ain't the time for no new material. You got to go with your heavy hitters and your guns. That ain't no new joke he wrote about the black friend of his. They gonna be carving watermelons at Halloween. That ain't new. Man, y'all come on, man. And y'all sitting up here ignoring all the stuff he is. Because you talking about he has better policy. What policy? Which one you talking about? The wall? That policy? That he didn't do the last time he was in there, that he can't do this time because his rich friends will suffer in the farming industry, in the restaurant business, and in the construction business? He can't close that border. You're going to stop the border. Everything coming over is closed. So can no more trucks come through? Them cars that they making in Mexico is $30,000. They finna be $75,000. You close that border. Man, y'all, come on. Let's get to the polls. Georgia, let's get to the polls. We're going to prove them wrong again. Philly, Detroit, Milwaukee. Let's get to the polls. North Carolina, let's show up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your head like a helicopter.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.